All right, and we're live. You know how I am. Welcome, haters. Come on in. I always have to say that because if you already know the haters are there, you ain't got to take off the pressure.
Exactly.
I just wanted to be like, I'm grateful for the safe space that we're getting ready to create. This is an exciting episode for me because it's my first guest, you guys. We got a first guest this time.
Ooh.
Backstage with Tonya, and I'm excited because you're going to, I feel like you guys need to take some notes, you dancers out there, get your notepads ready. We're going to talk about how to become successful in the dance industry. My first guest, dancer, performer, stunt woman, entrepreneur, just go-getter. We are bringing on Andraya Woodley. Is that we call you Drea or
You can call me Drea.
Drea, introduce yourself to the people. Tell us where you started and where you from and what are you doing now?
Wow. I think this is so amazing. First of all, thank you, Tonya. You know, y'all, she started me.
Man,
no joke.
Man, look.
She started me. Like, I would go to her and she would be like, okay, you can go. You need to go to Red. You need to do this. You need to do that. So it's like, thank you. I love you.
I remember the first time we met. I think it was a competition at a high school, and at this point, I don't think kids or anybody knew we were like underground training. It was like a you got served.
Yes. Oh my God.
Contest, and we came 30 deep, y'all.
Nah, it was. All right, so I would love to talk about that story, but I'm just gonna release it. I felt like that was just crazy.
No, it was crazy. We had a whole skit, and I think we were the last to compete, so nobody knew. Everybody else
special
like,
guests.
Yeah,
guys.
they had like 4 people in their little competition group. We was 30 deep, and we had the girls section, the boys section. And
it was you got served. It was intense. Like nothing I've ever seen before. It was just so much talent. It was
crazy.
It was
we
overwhelming.
Pulled together. No, for real. People were like, "What the hell is going on here?"
It's like I know Red has that footage.
We need that footage. It was Flex, the B-boys, Red section, the all girls section, all like everybody in St. Louis, and then the high school kids. And I was like, "Who is that group over there?" And I think that was you.
It was intense.
McClure's dance team. Yeah. And I was like, I'm about to get their number.
Yes.
And I was like, you need to come be on my all-star team. And then it started from there.
Yeah, for real. Fun fact. That show was so horrible for me. It was like one of my worst shows of my life. Like, but
it was a wake-up call, right?
It was a wake-up call. And then seeing you guys, perform, I was like, everybody was just like,
the whole gym. They was like, who are they? Where'd they come from?
The whole auditorium was like this. It was so overwhelming. Baby, they were hyping themselves up. It was so many people, but that was literally the start. And then, first of all, boom. My name is Andraya Woodley, aka Drea, BKA Yaya. You know what I mean. Instagram is at World.
We will post it in the comments below. We will give you all that information.
But there she goes. And yeah, so back to the story. So she invited me to come to the rehearsals, and like she would have us create our own pieces. Mm-hmm. Like we would be like crusty, like. Like honestly, like we just didn't know. Like
they didn't know, and I was just like, "This is what you do, and this is what you don't do, and you gotta make sure you're on time." And just the business side of it, I was like, "You're gonna make your hobby into a business," and it took from there. And then Drea just took off. We'll get into that. So tell the people who you danced for when you became professional. Go ahead and name drop. Let's go ahead and get that out the way.
Okay, I'm gonna because sometimes I just be getting caught and I'll be like, girl. So I'll start. My first dance video was Pleasure P, Girlfriend Number 2. John Silver came through. Love him, my brother. So Boyfriend Number 2. So we got Pleasure P. Then I did TLC, and then I did Tinashe. Then I did Nelly. Then I did R. Kelly. And then
not the pause on R. Kelly. Did y'all see that? I feel you though. I mean, you can't You didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know. Y'all, we didn't know.
Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott, my dog.
Okay, you could just pause right there. If anybody knows me, and you know how great I am a hip hopper, y'all, she just said Missy Elliott, so you already know. Like, for some people, it's like Michael Jackson, but for us hip hoppers, it is Missy Elliott.
Who still to this day.
No, literally.
Yeah, for sure. But Kehlani.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's like when I think about it, like,
that's a career, ma'am.
It's a career, and I'm grateful. It's been absolutely amazing. Cardi, yes.
Cardi B.
Cardi.
Okay.
Normani.
So you work.
Harmony. Oh my God, when it was a Fifth Harmony.
Fifth Harmony.
That's such a story. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It's like a lash that's trying to take me under the water, but we made it.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about before you the start of the training, because some people think you get lucky. I don't believe in luck. I believe in training. So I just remember at the beginning, the quality of movement from where you started to the quality of the movement and the energy and the performance. It was like, you can teach steps, but you can't teach that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And for you, it was just like, Drea can just do anything. Just put it, just you know, I was like, and I remember people was like, well, can we go to Reds? I'm like, you're not ready yet.
Exactly.
I was like, let me clean you up first, because he's not.
Because you about to just go over there.
You about to go over there and look. Yeah, you're yeah, no. You gotta be able to pick up steps, and these arms gotta be clean, and then you'll be fine.
Yes. And then you
can
find your own little pocket.
Then you end up loving it, practicing for hours and hours at a time. And
practicing for life.
Just for life. No reason.
Practicing for life. Just conditioning for life.
That's it. Just getting you ready. Just getting you ready, right?
From dusk to dawn.
So I remember something happening where you were like, I don't know what I want to do. And I was like, Drea, get in my office. I think it was at the studio. And I said, John just called me and said he looking for somebody. And I'm about to write you this check so you can get up out of here.
Sure did.
I said, I'm writing you a one-way ticket. Do not come back. And I said, hit it. I said, you don't tell nobody. Just hit it.
And it worked out.
Perfectly.
Look at God.
No, seriously. I was like, yeah, you got to get up out of here. See ya. And then you went to Atlanta, which was interesting because nobody was saying go to Atlanta. Everybody was like LA. So what?
Because I had my little run in LA.
Right.
And that was when John was calling, which was cool. I got my first commercial. John got me in the video, and it was just like, it was cool. But then it was like, I didn't have my money, nothing together. And that's like a real life place, you know? So we had Red coming through, looking out, and you know what I mean? But it's just like, everybody know how LA is. There's so much looking out you can do. You know what I mean? So it's just like, nah, let's come back and get it together. And then it was just like Atlanta. Now it's
what made you go Atlanta though? Like, where did that come from?
To be honest with you, it was when Naima went down there. It was like, okay, yeah, this is my field. This is what I feel good. Like, this is like, we would visit there with an artist, Bree. We would go there and it would just be like, okay, cool. And then Naima moved down there, so I would go down there a little bit more and visit and take class. And I'm like, yes, this is the pocket. Sean's there, like, boom. So Jamaica's there. Everybody's there.
So it just felt more like home than LA.
100%. It's only 8 hours away. It's a ton cheaper. Yeah, why not Atlanta? Why would I do that?
Because right now Atlanta is the go-to place, and this 100%. Is before everybody was LA. New York kind of fell off as far as like hip hop dancers. You still can go there, but that's more for training nowadays. Yeah, but no one was talking Atlanta.
No, not at all. But
so you okay?
Yeah. So Atlanta's like the Bollywood.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So when we were talking about the dance industry, I want to go how to get into it, but let's talk about what that really means. What is the industry?
I feel like the first step of getting into the industry is getting yourself together. Don't try to come to no industry, because this ain't class and this ain't the club, this ain't your man house. Have your headshot. Know what kind of look you going for. Make sure you got your resume. Make sure you got your knee pads. Make sure you got your heels. Make sure you got your dance bag. Make sure you have a change of clothes. Make sure you know what artist you're dancing for, when they were born, what the fuck city they're from. Excuse my language. No, but seriously.
No, seriously, right?
Before you go into anything, you have to. We're entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah.
Dancers, we not just going in there and dance.
No.
That's your first mistake. Boom. Don't go. You're dancing second, actually. In real work, you're dancing second. They want you to perform. You want all this money. You want everything. Can you perform? Can you come and deliver? Can you be early? When we ask you to do this, can you do that? Or if there's a problem, we fix it. Like, we gotta, make it.
You gotta figure it out
first. Before you want to be.
I feel like the industry, the blueprint of the industry is being that creative that figures it out.
Yeah, for sure. It's like you're never going to be perfect out the gate. You know what I mean? But at least at least Aja, that's my dog. When I went to Atlanta, she was like, "Friend, you got to get your little headshot, little resume. It's not gonna be perfect. I don't have anything on my resume. You know what I mean? I just got there. Just start. Only thing I really have is TLC. Gotcha. I have TLC. I have Sesame Street Live because I was a Muppet. What? I have like 2 or 3.
That's a
things.
check. That's a coin.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, but still, I come, I deliver. I have my heels. I have my. It may not be the best. My hair might not be together, but I know what I need to come to work.
Correct.
So
that work ethic is everything.
Then you can dance. You know what I mean? Part. You can go perform. You can go rehearsal. Just boom, bust, figure out who's gonna be in this piece and that piece. And then after that, I feel like dancers don't budget. We make a lot of money. So I feel like as far as it being work, you have to incorporate your financial.
That part, because we can't be shopping, because at the end of the day,
when you do your taxes.
I used to tell people, they would be like, well, what are you? I'm like, I'm an auditioner.
Yeah.
Because you're only as good as your last check.
Exactly.
So you can't be like, oh, I'm about to go splurge.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
You about to be home quick.
Good luck. You better get real passive minded immediately.
Passive income.
It's always great to do it. Definitely if you start early. Like a great example for me is Tasia Robertson. She started young, so she has great parents that walked her through. Like, okay, now you working, you making. We see it was great because she's young and they managing it. She don't have a choice. We see what you got going on. This is the real estate gang. This is what you do. She bought a house. Yeah. Not Jeremy. So sorry. Joshua Smith, Chris Brown.
Yeah.
What? Got a house. He had a house 5 years ago.
So he had a plan.
What?
It's a plan.
A house, Airbnb, flip, Turo.
Yes.
Passive.
It's a plan.
Everything. It's just like you make the money, invest, but it also means invest into your image.
Correct.
Make sure you get you a good little wig. You know what I mean?
My God.
Make sure you have enough makeup in that bag.
Everything.
For rehearsal.
Everything.
People have their own preference. You can go to rehearsal looking crusty as you want, or you can go to rehearsal looking like you want to get up in it. Yeah. For me, I perform better looking like I'm going to get up in it.
You look good, you dance good.
If I come in there crusty, look like I'm into it
with
my spouse. I'm not married. It just don't. I'm gonna be sitting there looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
What's going on here? 7. Y'all, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, I gotta get it together.
I gotta go put some.
No, I think that I don't know if it's not a St. Louis thing, but I know for us, we used to be like,
it's a Midwest thing.
We'd be like, what you teaching today?
Because Detroit coming with it.
We'd be like, okay, we gotta go in the bag. And
it's very Midwest.
We breed them.
It's Midwest. Detroit does the same thing. They're coming to rehearsal done.
100%.
Done. I love it, and it's just like. Your finance. I feel like if we do that, that'll tie us all. That'll tie us all together. You know what you need. Give what you need. When you get to work, go to work, perform. Figure out what artist you're dancing for, how they want you to be, because it's not just moving and bouncing. It's adjusting to the picture because you're part of a picture.
Yeah.
you're not a solo artist. Still have your spunk and funk, but if it's like take it up. If it's take it down.
You're there to make the vision come alive. Don't get caught up in your.
Fortunately,
yeah,
you know what I mean. But don't do too much or don't do too much. So
yeah. That's
hard.
funny that you said that because I'm always looking at kids and teaching kids and having conversations. Like if I see a great dancer, I see that they're young, I'll be like, so what are you trying to do with your dance? You would be amazed at how many kids go, be professional. And then I go, like, what route? Like, who do you want to dance for? And they go, I'm just going to try out for everything. No.
You're not, because
you have to know who you're you have to know where you're going.
And nowadays, completely different. My days,
yes.
You gotta get it out the mud. You're getting embarrassed. It was like you was not playing. Thank you. Move. Come in. Nah, not working. Thank you. Come in. Got to red. What? It was an audition process. We were conditioning 100%. For a professional world. I love today because it's resourceful and it's like, it helps. It's an avenue to help everybody make so much money. You got YouTube, you got TikTok, you got Instagram, you have all of these platforms. So it's all digital.
No, for real.
That's the thing.
That's
so it's like
it's saving money. You ain't got remember how you be in the line for 3 hours?
You're not standing in line.
And you're tired and then you gotta go in there.
You're not in an audition for 12 hours.
No, seriously.
Sweating your balls. No.
Cut 1, cut 2, cut 3. You there for 3 o'clock in the morning.
You rarely get an audition.
Really? It's
everything
all
is
digital.
Submitting. You have an agency. They tell you what they're looking for. First of all, they're going to contact your agent, and they have their whole database with everybody. They're going to not contact. If they need 5'5", they're not going to contact 5'3" and 5 foot.
That makes sense. I'm 6'1". It
just
save me time.
Sense.
Drea, you don't understand how these lines used to be wrapped around the block and up the corner. You're in line at 8 a.m. and they only want somebody that's 5'2" and you 6'1" in line. You just wasting my whole day.
But we're missing that. That's what we're missing. We're missing that fight.
That
we're
part.
Missing that. Yeah. What's up?
When you stepped in the room, you be like, "Oh, she here. I'm about to get it."
Exactly.
100%.
So it's like we had that competitive
auditions were the best,
state.
boy. Because let me walk in our parents. I'm like,
what?
Dang, you don't even know who you compete against.
Even at our rehearsals, it always was an audition.
It always,
we were
100%.
auditioning our entire.
I mean, with John used to be in the audition in the class. I used to be like, John, you ain't cleaner than me. He'd be like, I am cleaner. Well, let's go. It's
wow. And they are in LA, John and Roro. They come in town. We showing out.
No, we showing up.
What's up?
What
we doing? Y'all, what we up until 7 in the morning? I don't care.
We don't care.
I'm rehearsing for life. I'm just rehearsing because
it's interesting because even though we knew we were gonna book, we didn't know we were gonna book.
Nah, but we knew we gonna book.
But we was like, we getting
difference.
this.
Yep.
Did y'all watch Janet last night? Oh, we meeting tomorrow so we can do that whole Janet piece she did on MTV.
Yep.
And everybody in the room has booked, bro.
I loved it. Look, I loved it.
It's crazy. It's a documentary on Netflix coming. I promise you.
This story is, it's not a balance right now. It's too digital. It's too digital. Everybody too comfortable. It's too easy to make money. People on TikTok, it's making bread.
Really?
Waist up, nigga.
Waist up. It's fine.
Waist up. They just like waist up. They just like nothing.
Well, if you're cute, you don't even have to dance with TikTok. You just got to be cute. Just got to try to filter that mug and AI and call it a day.
We need, as far as just for show wise, like I remember watching the award shows and BET, MTV, VH. I'm like, watch those award shows, like. What?
No, for
Sitting
real.
there and I feel it in my body. You know what I mean? It's like we're missing that chill factor to all these performances, just even from artists. I feel like it's starting to, get better. I want that chill factor. I want to watch it and I want to just be feeling like, ugh.
It's interesting that you say that because as I'm teaching the youth, I promise you, because we are so digital, they're more spectators. Like you said, we're missing the if you come in and you're dope, instead of me going, oh, I gotta get in that pocket she getting in, I'll just be like, oh, I'm just gonna let her run it. What? And I'm not going to do anything about it.
And wanting to get the pocket, like starving
for like I'm about to be behind her.
Like,
I'm about to put a hat.
Sit
I'm about
down,
to get a hat like her because I want to be her.
It's too much. And you want to know what? We already know what they like, so we're coming there like that.
That part.
So that's why we feel like that. That's why
I be like, oh, that's we be knowing choreography. So we get there. We be like, that's hi hat. Like, that's ro. That's we already know. These kids don't be knowing. I want to dance for Beyonce, but who's her choreographer? Then guess what?
What are you doing?
While you going to Kiki Kaka's class, Beyonce's choreographer's not that. So how are you going to dance for her?
Yeah. And also I feel like I have to be real careful. Excuse me. It's like the people who had experience from the older times, like, and I'm gonna be honest with myself too, like people who got a piece of that. We don't teach. We don't.
And who's the one that's always trying to bring y'all in to teach and come back? I will be in y'all inbox. I'll be like, Roro, you need to, and it's okay. Y'all don't have to, because I think that's my job, is to be like, hey, we gotta give back. And I understand it, because it's the energy is so messed up though. So I get it.
I mean, yeah and no. We gotta just do it. You know, it don't take that much. You know what I mean? To just do it. We'll do more for nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, and we're trying to. It's a generational thing, because it's like, it's about. I did a show. I was on tour, but digitally, I was on tour.
What do you mean digitally?
We taped ourselves on the screen, on the green screen, and we were on tour on the screen.
But you didn't go on tour.
Didn't go on tour.
Let's roll back a bit. But did you create a contract, or you was like, even though I'm not on tour, you about to give me some type of, every time you play my screen?
There's some type of, you know what I mean? That's for sure. That's what you have to set up.
Wait, so that means you can be home and still get paid?
Yes, for sure. For sure. You see how you can hire 10 dance. You can hire a dancer and multiply it into 17 million people. Hire that dancer to do all these different looks, and you
holographic. That's holograms. Yeah. That's what's coming up. That's what the future is.
Yeah, CGI everything on there. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Pay one person. Deal with one person. Deal with one agent.
Oh, the pond just got smaller, y'all.
You know what I mean?
So you better get to training, because the pond just got smaller.
So for me, it's definitely trained. Pond is always slim. Nobody is. You older you get, who cares? Get your passive life on. You better figure out what you can do.
Yeah, because your legs ain't going to work forever.
That's the best advice I can give a dancer. I'm going to be honest with you. Make sure you set yourself up. Not set yourself up for failure, because
that money will run out.
You need to figure out ways. There's vending machine businesses. There's like ATM businesses. There's Airbnb. There's Turo. There's Furnish Finder. There's different ways to invest in your money. You know what I mean? So save it and invest it so that you can multiply it.
Have a plan.
I can really tell y'all, you know what I mean? And the person who put me onto this is Lorenzo. Like, he goes through, so this is what you do. This is it. I'm about to do it.
Come on, give them the
I'm about to do it y'all.
Give them the blueprint.
Okay, so first things first, before I even do the blueprint, okay? An agent is important.
Okay.
You want to know why? They have different resources. They have different connections. They get different calls that a lot of people don't have access to. But, and also, you always don't need an agent if you have your resources.
Okay.
But, and also, it's good to have an agent so that you don't have to deal with it.
So you need to work both ends of the.
You need to know your business. You need to know what a Schedule G, Schedule F. You need to know all your forms, all your tax, everything, every NDA you signed, every sign in, sign out sheet that you
NDA?
signed. Non-disclosure agreement. That means once you sign this, and
you
I let
talk about it.
If you breach the contract, I'll see you in court. Thank you. We can talk about it right over here with Judge Judy. So it's like, you know what I mean? You have to make sure you know your business first and foremost. That will help you get to the point where you can go create your LLC. You can, instead of the agents getting the 10% on top, you get 10% extra on top because you are the agent.
So you created you become your own agent in an LLC.
Exactly.
So you get your own 10%
Exactly.
agency yourself.
Yes.
Brilliant.
That's what I did for Super Bowl.
Brilliant.
10%.
You did which Super Bowl?
The one with Jennifer Lopez and Shakira.
J-Lo, and you forgot to mention them. Okay, so now we got Super Bowl on the list too.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Am I crazy? That is the biggest.
Okay.
Yes, Shakira. She was my favorite, y'all.
Really?
Her own person. Love it. Yeah.
Some of those celebrities you meet, it's like you and then some you be like, you know. Oh, I know, honey. Yeah. I know exactly what it's like. Okay, I'm with you, but you, something's wrong with you.
Yeah, I've had different experiences all around the book, but you know.
So what happens if, I don't know if you experience this, most dancers that make it to that next level have, when your parents don't believe in the industry and they think you're wasting your time. And
it's all up to
you know what I mean? Like, did that happen to you one? And if it did, how did you overcome that and go, no, this is what I'm doing?
Honestly and truly, never happened to me. My mom has supported me since I was a cheerleader, 4 years old in Matthew Dickey's Boys Club. There, always there. She would be at the rehearsals.
For real, yes.
Yeah, Big Deb at the rehearsals. Wait, no, you done? Like, even school night. She knew what time it was. She knew what I was conditioned. Like, she pushed me. Like, yeah. So
once you get to that next level, because then it becomes a like, you're not a rookie. You're like college student. Yeah. Like, as far as like football, and then you're there in the big leagues. How did you learn the ropes? Was it scary? Did you have to go, could you teach me?
I had to get hired. I had to get fired. 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 I had to get hired. I had to get fired. I had to get fired. I had to get hired. I got hired, and now she hired. Yeah.
Gotcha. So it's just your dues. Pay your dues. That's how you learn.
And build your college. You live
and don't give up.
You learn, and you need to listen, because sometimes you don't have to go through all of this stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like I sometimes will have they just hating. You know, I don't know. Yeah. No, you need to learn how to adjust. I didn't tell you to do it like that. Look in the mirror. Because look, it's a mirror. Look in the mirror and see that you don't look like them. So whatever you need to do to look like them.
There's no solo acts? You mean you can't just do what you want to do?
Until you get your solo, until everybody's still, Drea, ga, that's your solo act. Until then, you're a part of my picture. Don't mess my picture up. Still give your sauce, but give what we were rehearsing so it looks clean. You know what I mean? And I learned that more stepping into the choreography side, because it really is a fuck with your eye. Like,
it'll mess you up. You be like, you messing up my vision.
And they be like, who is that? And it'll be something small.
Ooh.
And it'll be like,
what type of eyebrows out of...
What?
Girl, you know I'm the clean master. I should be like, no, the elbow.
Missy records. She pauses it. Freeze frames. Go slow. Take a screenshot and circle. Whose arm is this? Whose arm is this? Everybody's arm is straight. Why is that arm big?
You better get your life together.
I promise y'all.
I love it.
A being.
That's that next
level.
It's
exactly. And it's like,
and that's why she's
never
Missy.
It's, for me, it's not even the next level of her. She's just not even on a level. It's like no level for her. There's no level. It's just space. It's air. It's like, what?
No, she said,
it was just,
I can just imagine like listening to Missy back. Her music itself is already out there, and I'm just like, and you dancing for that? You definitely got to be out your mind. You got to be out your mind just to dance for her.
Y'all, I got an email that said you got rehearsal from 10 to 7.
10 p.m. to 7 a.m.?
We said 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and said no, 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. We said it has to be a typo. We called our agents, everybody.
What
and
type
we
of
got
sleeping bag at the studio? You ain't even sleeping. It's just straight practicing.
No.
Oh.
It was, she's up all hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like a creator.
Yes, you're a creative.
She's a producer. She's a writer. She's master.
A legendary Hall of Famer creative. This is different.
And still to this day, create. So it's just like she never stops. And that was the time, that particular day, we were just like, we were at rehearsal like, it's like at 2 a.m. It was like lunch. Everybody was standing there. We just sat down. Everybody took a nap. You go to lunch at 2 a.m.
No,
that's ridiculous.
No, seriously.
Yeah. So, and you know, she's just a creative, and everything is just always in the end. You look at it like,
wait, but let's talk about that since we're on Missy. So, I can't even imagine being a hip hopper and the balls just try out. Number one, that takes balls because. Even though I'm like, I am not finna book this Missy Elliott tour or whatever I don't even know, was it a tour? I don't know what it was. You would just be a dancer.
Ever since we would be dancing to Lose Control.
But I already know.
I knew I was going to be doing Lose Control.
Everybody practiced to be a Missy Elliott dancer. Everybody. But you took it upon yourself to go, I'm about to audition for her.
I am her dancer. I didn't audition for her.
Wait.
I did, but I didn't. I was rehearsing for Star. Oh, I did Star. Star,
okay.
the TV show.
The TV
Star.
show. Okay.
And this was when I first started dancing with Sean. And this is his like second time going with Miss. So he was missing.
Which album was this?
This was her newest.
The W.
This was
what
WTF.
Okay.
This is WTF.
It had been a minute since she came out.
Yeah, she hadn't put out an album to the album.
So you got the millennium.
So
Missy.
It was like, yeah. It was like,
oh my gosh.
It was like we were at rehearsal for Star, and it was like Sean was like, "Can you come to a rehearsal?" I came to rehearsal.
Did you know what type of rehearsal you were coming to?
No, I didn't know where I was going. I went to rehearsal. Missy's there, and I was just like,
wait,
I was like, all right,
there.
All right,
God. So at that moment, I always talk about being starstruck. Did you have to like talk yourself and be like, you better calm down? Like you can't be going in here losing it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was like I was at rehearsal, like I've been in rehearsal for a week. It was a surreal thing. It was a surreal thing. It started to be surreal when she started to talk to me. When she started to talk to me, that's when my body started to get cold. When she started talking, I just stood there like. Okay. And I just listened. It was like,
that's
I was 4
moment.
hours in rehearsal, and she was sitting there like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What?
Welcome.
And I know you. And I know. And if y'all don't know Drea, what you don't want to do is give her this. You got it. It's
or you gotta get it. I'm always the last minute girl. Like the Tinashe tour I did was last minute, or Kelly tour was always last minute. It was like. Sometimes I was just a filler, you know what I mean? But I was always that person, or you call it a wing, or, whatever you call it, to come in and be able to learn everything and to just do it like it ain't nothing, you know what I mean? So it was 2 days before the shoot.
I'm done.
I had to
shoot
learn
the
everything.
video?
I'm better.
With the ball, I'm better.
Yeah.
Oh, with the ropes. I'm about to get chills right now. That video was so sick.
But the thing is, they were rehearsing for like 2 weeks trying to figure out what to do on the theme.
The ropes, yeah.
She's like, it's, there's levels. So she got her 4 main people to come in there. Everybody else leave the room,
Yep.
And she'll just try people out. So she like, bring Dre in here real quick. So
I'm about to poop.
She just like, get in there and just do something. And I was just so all of that.
Because you crazy.
Is me.
I already know.
Stop. She said, record her. Everything that she just did, we're going to do that.
When we tape this, can we give a clip of that part? Thank you. So they can see what we talking about. And let me tell you something, because I was home when that video. Now, mind you, as she's talking about this, Drea hasn't told anybody in the Lou anything, right? So I'm looking, everybody that's a hip hop is waiting on Missy Elliott to drop.
Mm-hmm. Bizarreness.
I'm like, okay, I'm better. I'm looking at the video. Mm-hmm. I said, I know you lying. I know you fucking lying. Mm-mm. That's Drea.
Lord.
I said, let me get on this phone.
Lord.
Let me text her. I said, and then that's name.
I
said, so you on this video?
No, it was incredible. It was one of
was one of the sickest videos.
Yeah,
I'm better. And is this a video where y'all was on the balls too?
Yeah.
What the
Jesus
choreography
Christ.
on the? I said we tried it after we saw the video.
Christ.
I was like, because I do video replay with my kids. I'm like, we're gonna learn this ball section.
It's not.
Girl, I don't know how y'all did it. We kept rolling off and hitting the floor.
You know how we started? We sat there for 3 hours and bounced on the ball like this.
So the choreography wasn't made up. It came.
We had to find our center. We had to figure out a pocket. It starts there to figure out
I'm talking about what the no. We tried. We rolled. No, we tried. We rolled right on off that mug. I say Nate
technique
and the reverse and
Bria and Blair and like no man. Hey, a time to be alive. That's what we need. We don't have any more. We have a couple. But where you're like glued to the TV because you don't know what Missy's getting ready to do. That's not anymore. It's just twerking. I feel like, listen to me. There's something in my soul. There are some coming up, and I think I feel this pendulum back the other way. The creatives, I feel like, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. It's good, even artist wise. Like, there's no artists out there like, to make you want to be like, no, go for it. You just got Doja, you know what I mean? She gonna go for broke now. We got. And sometimes you think that the old school videos are easy. So I this week with my kids, we do video replay, and for my young kids, they learned Beat It. That was a little easier. I brought out Miss You Much by Janet. Why they couldn't get past 2 8 counts? I said, I know y'all lying. Girl. I said, it's 2 8 counts, y'all. They was like, well, it's just so, and how she's doing. I'm just like, y'all be thinking it's easy. That's because they go like. I say it's the groove of it all, and that's the part that's not easy. It's the groove, and it's intricate, and it's clean, and everybody's on. Everybody need to look like that this. Part. The same person. Do not bring your finger out. Do not try to kill it. Thumbs in. Oh, don't tuck your thumb. Thumb should be. What? Yeah. Yeah. It's really. Oh my yeah. But on the part where the rope at the that girl would. That's crazy. We tried that. Kids was falling off. We were like, oh my God, there is no way. There's no way. Yeah, when they have the ropes and they're just that girl. Stop. I said, I know. I said, that's go back a little bit. I said, what? Like, this is crazy. Crazy. Y'all, those lights on our face. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm sorry. No, it give me chills every time. No, seriously, because I was like, Missy Elliot has done it again. What type of woo? Was that? And that was you that fell in the water. Yeah, I did. First, I said that's Drea. 1 second. Look at that. Just how much. What? Like what? Incredible. Yeah, y'all went in. There you go. Y'all went in. Like what type of? It's so clean. Yeah, and faces. We had facial rehearsals. That's another thing. Perform doesn't mean just move your body. Perform means perform face on, like this is your song, your lyrics, like interact with your peers, with the artists, like because how you want dancers make the music visible. How you think you're gonna come back to work if the artists don't feel comfortable? If they need to feel like, who was it? I need that, like Shakira. She loved me. I loved her. I need Darina. Any black girl? Yeah. Darina Andraya. You know what I mean? She needs to feel like, because they sometimes forget they 100%. Need that energy behind it. It's like, yes. We over here. Yep. Like that pocket. You gotta be in the pocket. You gotta just know to react fast, or if she go the wrong way, just don't be scared to risk a dance move to make sure the talent is right. Let me say that one more time, because that will really make or break you going back to work. Do not be not willing to risk a dance move so that you don't make sure the talent is good and okay. Yeah. Don't just, if you have a quick change and you're supposed to be handing off a mic or taking off or something, make sure that's executed before you get to anything else. Yeah, that's security. You don't just dance and then don't get a mic because you trying to dance. That's it. Be smart. Jacket, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Going the wrong way. If you got a little time to be like, interact, hey, right, come over here, perform, just right. Joking. Yep. Other side, you know what I mean? Or stay up from them so they can see, like, if they forget. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So it's just, you have to be a smart dancer. You got to be a smart dancer, performer, artist, entrepreneur. Yeah, because it's their image at the end of the day. You're helping their image. So and yours too, because you don't want Getty Images to get you. What is Getty Images? Don't let Getty get you. That's the phrase. Don't let Getty get you. Making the wrong face. What Getty has gotten me so many times looking crazy. what I learned.
You
see that camera that roll like that. You eat that camera.
You eat it.
You see that camera flying up
eat
there.
It. You eat it.
You see that steady cam coming in.
No,
you eat it.
I tell kids all the time.
That's a performance.
When you are dancing, you have to learn. And I have Jose come in sometimes and we play camera. I said you can't flinch because the camera, like you got to understand, camera in class choreography is totally different.
Yeah.
You can't be getting all nervous if the camera's there. You gotta act. Sometimes you can dance into the camera and you can act like it's not there. It just depends on what you're gonna do. But you gotta play with it.
Gotta play with it. Not the whole time sitting there dancing
right,
to a
looking
camera,
at it.
You know what I mean?
But you have to know how to do that. That's interesting.
And that's a good one. How to do it. Balance it out. Don't be sitting there looking at the camera the whole time. Okay, girl, we saw you. Okay. Now face forward, girl, because we all facing forward.
That part.
Now you messing up the picture. You do what you want to do. Don't do all that. You know
what you want to do.
Get you a piece, but.
And I think this is just my opinion in the convention world when I am taking kids to dance conventions, they think you can just do what you want to do. And I'm like, this is different from the industry. You cannot take the choreo and do what you want to do with this. So I'm always trying to go, unless I tell you to freestyle, unless the choreographer tells you to freestyle or then you got a solo part, your job is to look exactly like the choreographer. That's your job.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or figure it out. Say, for instance, if you're teaching a class and you have opposites, we were like, we're on the opposite side. And let's figure it out before she tells us to.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were like, oh, great.
Or really look like your opposite. That's what helps you work. If they can't find, you can be the best person. And that's what I learned. Like I told you before, like I was like, sometimes people hating. It's not that. I don't know where to put you. Who to put you with.
Right.
Who's going to make sense with you.
Yeah.
I know that this person and that person is going to eat it together.
Right. That part.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's about knowing your opposite or your booking or whatever you want to go. Work together. The whole picture. Yeah. Everybody look in the mirror.
A good feel.
Everybody's looking the same. That's pocket sometimes like TLC was my... Oh, so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Why? Yeah. It was so much culture. It was so much texture. We got Naima. Yeah. We got Bria. Yeah. We got Aja. We got Alessandra. We got Drea. It was just oozing. And everybody was just getting so much from each other. It was like, don't play with me.
I mean,
like, don't play with me.
Talking about legends. It's TLC at the end of the day. Like, what?
Yeah. So it was just like, we need more of those. Like I said, I feel like it's coming. We need
girl
more
groups.
Of those.
Is that even going to be like it? That's
not
the
even,
last one was Destiny Child. I was like,
not
what?
even girl groups. Dancers.
Gotcha.
Like we need them oozy powerhouses. John Silver, Roro, Swoop.
Yeah, that's that St. Louis sauce.
It's that St. Louis sauce. It's the South. It's the Midwest.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, we need those. And I feel like I said, it's some shit coming up. Because I be looking on, and I be looking like, oh, hold on.
Saucy. Yeah, I love it.
Saucy and power and know how to perform and beautiful and
yes.
But still dirty.
Yes.
God, it's so good. It's always good. You need a little dirty in you. Yes. Otherwise, it's like, it just don't know how to separate you from everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody
after the steps, then what?
Who are you? I can't, it's like, where is Waldo?
Because everybody has to step.
Yeah. So it's that part. But
do you think there's a difference in dancers now and dancers then?
For sure.
What the pros and cons?
I feel like the dancers then are more just raw. Like we just rehearse. It's not about getting a check. We understood that we had to pay our dues first, and we just wasn't even checking for bread. You know what I mean?
Right.
But and also, this is a new day and age. Prices for everything is raised up.
Yep.
So, what people ask for now in the dance industry is baby pennies, minimal.
I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna put this out there, and I'm probably gonna get backlash for this, but I really don't care. I feel like, and I feel this in my heart, that dancers should get paid just as much as that NFL punt kicker. I'm not asking for the Tom Brady check,
right, but
the visuals that y'all create. I mean, we're talking about Jabberwockies had a whole residency without an artist in Las Vegas. We're talking about Beyonce's Coachella. We're talking about dancers need, to me, the career, the pension, the health care, because that punt kicker is just going boop. I promise y'all do way more than that. So I'm like, I don't know how we need to evolve into that.
I mean,
but it's
happening right now. Like
it just
it's happening right now. Like, the strike was happening. The writers gotten some agreement. So, amen.
The shows and everything, dance is just everywhere.
They still fighting. They still trying to.
And nobody should be hungry, especially. We train just as much as the football players do. We train just as much.
We're athletes, period, point blank.
100%.
Period, point blank. Kobe Bryant said it. Just run us our check.
That's it.
We're not here to prove anything else.
I promise you that Taylor Swift concert tickets are getting sold because I promise you them dancers are visual.
What? They're the stage. Or y'all can just go. I mean, and also, like I said, it's turning into a digital world. So it's like, if you're in ways to get around that
part,
and also you have dancers who are still paying their dues.
Well, that part there's no way around that. You're gonna do that.
There's ways around anything, and you have really good producers, really good managers who are figuring out how to get around it. And keeping all that budgets, but we have
to be smarter as dancers.
We gotta be smarter.
You have to be willing to walk away if the money ain't right. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, everybody not willing to walk away, but and
it's still like that. I remember going stop dancing for free.
But and also people gotta pay their dues. So it's like so you have people who are able to do it. So that's why it's like they're not gonna be able to not do anything, but it's not gonna be as quality as
that part.
And
it's okay. And we talked about this. Me and Jose talked about this. How if the quality dancers go and at first you're gonna get cheap dancers, but then your stuff gonna be looking like you get what you pay for.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So it's like you just sit there and wait until they save their money and do those first 2 shows and realize that I wasted my money. Are you available? Yeah. Now this is my rate. Money.
So let me.
That rate is old.
Right.
This is my new rate.
So let me ask you this, because I was told that the Super Bowl artist does not get a check.
I
artist.
Heard that.
No,
I don't know that.
It's all publicity. But do the dancers get paid?
Yeah, they get paid. The
from the NFL,
get paid.
Not from the artist. Or is it from the artist?
I feel like it's like both.
Gotcha.
They get paid from the label.
Gotcha.
Maybe it's something like the label pays for rehearsals, and then once we get to the actual venue, and then residual and all that
get residuals for the Super Bowl?
Well, if they play it because it's televised and it's a second after, you get your residual.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I feel like for me, I got like 2 or 3 checks from the Super Bowl.
Wow.
So it's like they're not always playing it over and over.
Right. But when you do,
you'll get a little shit. Yeah, that sure do. Okay. That's why the Lord needs to
bless.
Hey.
Let's go, right?
We receive it.
So in your opinion, is TikTok helping dance or is it hurting dance?
I think TikTok is helping entrepreneurs and hurting dance.
Okay.
So I don't know if
I'm
mad at it. I don't know if I'm like.
I honestly believe it's a platform for if you're beautiful and you just do this, you're gonna get checked. I think it has nothing to do with if you're a dope dancer, because the dope thing, I'm like, the dope dancers are killing the TikTok challenges and no one's popular. Make it make sense.
Yeah, I just think TikTok is
somebody
just
stuck a tongue out.
That's it. I think TikTok is just a platform for just kids to just watch, stream. Like,
okay.
I don't even put TikTok in a dance category.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just business.
Just to keep the kids busy.
Just to keep the kids busy, and some of these kids pay.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy.
Oh, I know.
That's why I'm like, bitch, I'm about to go do. Oh, am I dumb? What am I working so hard
for? No, 100%.
Yeah. So one of these days I'll get activated,
but I heard.
So I don't know if I'm mad or.
But then you have to come up with content all the time, though.
So for me, I don't know if it's.
You never have an off that you're on all the time.
I know for sure that I could be a little bit lazy. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But, and also, I hate people all in my business. I hate people knowing all of my
privacy.
I'm one of 100%. The most out the industry.
No, you are. You really are.
I
have to be like, Drea, what's going on with life? You be like, oh,
people like, girl,
I forgot to tell you.
What you do.
And you shouldn't. You should value your privacy. I don't think you have to.
But so that's not. I've been doing a thing. I've been being real with myself. Whatever. But and also, I also have to understand that these are different platforms for different brands and different. So,
or
if
you
I
can hire
want
somebody to do it for you, and then they just tell you when to show up. I know.
Yeah, but the thing is, if I feel like I hire somebody, I still tell them what to do.
You think?
Well, then if that's the case, I got it. Yeah, that's how I
agree.
work.
If I hire you, I'm not telling you what to do. I
but
agree.
I don't know if it's how tedious I am. I'm like, can you do it? And by the time I know it, I did it. And
yeah,
it's
you
like,
don't need to hire them then.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. As Jose, I'd be like, if I hired you to do it, don't ask me what I want.
No,
you're the painter. Don't ask me. I trust you. Just tell me what to do.
Paint.
Yep. Well, how much do I owe? That's it. I'm tired. I don't got time to be doing it for you.
I always want to. I'd be like,
I bet you if you trusted them, you probably, if you knew that they were on point, I don't think you would do that.
For sure. I don't know.
But it's
hard
trusting.
I don't know if anybody on point though.
Me personally. I agree. I agree.
I have so many referrals. Do you have a boom? If we need it for work or anything, I'm gonna get my referrals. I'm gonna send them over to them. And,
that part.
Hey, this was from my friend. I don't personally, you know.
Gotcha.
But me personally, I don't know of anyone. Yeah.
Take us through a sound check rehearsal. What is that?
Sound check is.
Where does it take place? Why is it needed? Does it help dancers?
Sound check. So sound checks is really just for the audio.
Okay.
So
do the dancers rehearse during the sound check rehearsal?
The dancers should rehearse doing the sound check.
Why?
Because you want to know your spacing.
Gotcha.
But really, a sound check is for the audio. Staging rehearsal or a full run through, that's dancers, that's band. But band will always be there because that's the sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they want to make sure all the speakers are working. Boom, boom, in-house, out-house. All the band members' in-ears are working. How, you know what I mean? Get on the microphone. Check. Make sure no statics in the front. Make sure the artist's in-ears are in. You know, they sing. Make sure they're, you know, loud enough or low enough to where they, you know, they're good. So that everything is adjusted when it's showtime, they press and play.
So if you are a dancer and y'all are doing staging rehearsal, does that relieve the pressure? Or it doesn't matter because y'all already rehearsing, you know what you're doing anyway.
We've already rehearsed, but at the same time, stages are always a little different.
Yeah.
Then you know what I mean. So it's always
pyro,
good to feel
the
because sometimes you got
going like, X, you got to be burnt up. You watch
exactly
X on
an extra little lip that's out, so it's make it a little deeper.
Yeah.
If the floor is slippery, if it's marley, if it's fucking
you need to test that
concrete, you need to test it out, and it's always good to test it with your performance shoes. Because but that's a whole wardrobe situation. Hopefully you have your shoes, you know what I mean? If not, whatever, God, may the Lord be with you. Which always usually happen like that.
So let me ask you a question. The backstage part are where things that people don't know dancers go through. One, have you ever been to a show with no stage rehearsal? And you're like, what do? We just gonna wing it? Have you ever been to a show when you didn't have the wardrobe, or the wardrobe came late and you didn't get to rehearse with the
man, y'all?
Wardrobe malfunctions, do they happen?
I've had I don't know. Wardrobe malfunctions is more than likely a part of your performance.
Okay.
So that's actually a good thing. You should prepare already for a wardrobe malfunction. So just in case something goes perfectly fine, you're like,
oh, it went fine.
But when and if
tell us your worst one.
Oh,
your worst wardrobe malfunction. What did you do? What was it? Was it terrifying? Was it embarrassing? Did you play it off?
I got two.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
The first one, I'll start by year. The first one, I was on tour Universal Soul Circus. Wow, look at that. What happened this girl done?
Another one on the list, Universal Soul Circus.
Yeah, Universal Soul Circus. Yeah, Jeremy Green got me that job. It was amazing. Naima, Aja, everybody, Lorenzo. Oh my God, everybody from St. Louis did it.
Yes,
amazing. This was my first or second show. Performing, going for broke. My wig.
Your wig. You didn't sew it on. Yikes.
This was when I had my short hair, and I decided this day I wanted to put on the hair, and I didn't. Yo, this is when Jeremy Green was dancing. Jeremy was so weak, like
he was in full out, going full out.
My wig was like my. Hopefully my hair is okay. Yeah, my wig was like this. I was like, I kept dancing. I was like,
dun, 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 dun.
Y'all, my wig. My wig! I took the wig off, and then I had my shaved side, and they was like, why don't you just wear your hair like that anyway?
Because she didn't want to.
I didn't want to,
She
bitch.
wanted
I wanted some hair.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know how I feel. Y'all know where I'm from.
Right.
I wanted to be like, dun, 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 dun. Like, girl. My wig fell off, so that was embarrassing. Absolute.
Oh my God! But the joy of that is they don't know who you are, so it's like you could be like,
that kids. Like, who cares? We were in like a barn. Who cares? Who cares?
They probably thought it was a part of the act. It's a
Literally.
circus.
No, Jeremy was weak. We
That's hilarious.
It was comedy. All right.
Okay.
The next one.
The next one.
It's serious.
Okay.
We're gonna just let it be. I was doing Nicki Minaj for Billboard Awards.
Okay. Billboard Awards?
Billboard Awards.
Oh
I did Billboard Awards with Nicki Minaj. It was an experience.
Those award shows are nice.
Those award
you
shows
get to meet
are
a lot of
good.
people.
It was an
good
experience.
Networking.
So we had our fitting and everything.
Did John help you with that? Because I know he danced with Nicki too. Okay.
Trisha Miranda hired me. She hit me up and hired me.
Love St. Louis
because
kids.
Bria sent a referral. And she
go.
was like, yeah, Drea. Flew out, did the boom, boom, boom. Amen. So we did our wardrobe fitting the day before, and there was one dancer who got the wrong size. And she was kind of fussing about her shoe. You know, me, I put my shoe on pop, because I know pop what size I wear, and what kind of shoe this is, and what size I would wear in this particular shoe.
That part.
So mine
you
are
did
perfect.
Your research.
I got my 8.
And you
I got my 8. She had her 7.
She could have put her foot in it.
I had my 8. I was set, baby. It fit perfect. It was like actually perfect. So the day of the show, y'all.
Okay. So you got your shoes. So
I got my shoes, and the thing is, it's a quick change.
Okay.
It's we got one shoe on.
So Nicki did more than one song.
Yeah, she did. She did it with Jason Derulo.
Oh, okay.
So it was the fa la 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 moment.
Gotcha.
She did her whole we did I was with Nicki. It was like the 4 girls with the face mask on.
Mm-hmm.
We did the chair moment. So I was with her. So boom. Quick change happens. Show, y'all.
The show, not rehearsal. The show. That means the cameras are rolling.
What? We rolling.
Because you do at a reward show, you rehearse. And then you live.
We live.
Yeah, it's live.
This is before
there is
Corona.
there is no action.
It's before Corona.
Yeah,
we live.
there is there is no take 2.
So I'm like, okay. We in the back, quick changes.
Your shoe?
Fuck my shoes.
This girl, this tell me she did not steal your shoes, bro. You should never told her you were 8.
You all.
You didn't have no shoes.
She stole my size 8. Only thing I found on the ground was the size 7.
Now pause, y'all. Let me explain to y'all how St. Louis dancers, we don't like to play, and we will get real hood
if
on
I
you
were
quick.
to say what I said,
please,
it would be like, you know how you gotta blur. Like,
censorship. wait, Dre, but did she have the shoes on her feet though?
She had them on her feet. They fit. That's how I knew they was mine. They fit. She wasn't able to zip her shoes up, and wardrobe was like, "Baby, good night."
You're not.
This
you're
is
not
what
dancing.
you sent me. You told me this size. I don't know what you want.
You gotta
to
eat
do.
it. Paid it. You paid it.
It's like 99 of y'all. Like we don't have time to be running to the store.
You better squeeze your toes.
You better squeeze your toes.
What did you do?
Beep, 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 beep. Bitch, I eat it in a size 5. And I put my shoe on.
Did you put the 7 on?
I sure did.
And killed it.
And ate it.
You will not stop.
I got back. She tried to come up to me. I'm so sorry. I was like, you
about to get it. We should run away. And she's a tourist,
you
y'all.
wrong.
Yeah, the bull horns are coming out.
You know you wrong.
And
you know
STL and the bull horns.
Like, I was saying
my God. You don't get fired. Don't do it. Don't
hold
yourself. Don't do it.
Don't go to jail.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm about to catch one. I'm about to take one. I'm about to catch one. Wow. I feel relieved, and I'm so happy that I made it through that. And that was
trying
a first.
it, don't
that
they?
was whoa.
Dang.
Especially in La La Land.
It
was my
first
incident that was weird like that.
Like, I'm gonna get sent home because I'm messing with you.
I'm going to go to jail because I'm about to hurt you.
We're a little crazy in St. Louis. We don't don't test us
because what if I would have made it out because
seriously.
the shoe was too small
or messed up your step? You almost embarrassed me, girl.
Did you
tell on her?
No,
I'm just asking because do you tell? What do you do in that situation?
I can't even say what I want to say.
Oh, why not?
But no, I didn't tell on her because that would have done no good.
I've heard about that.
So
you got to eat it. It's a part of the
just
industry, huh?
Yeah. So
I'm getting my lick back though. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let me tell you something.
I
might not get it back today.
Look, I thank the Lord. He just continues to bless and work it out. So I just take that. She's a talented person. I wish all of everybody the best. Nothing but the best.
See, that's why I'm not in Hollywood. See, because I'm not going to play.
Nothing but the best.
I'm going to say what I feel.
I'm going to say what I feel.
I'm a Kanye West it.
Yep. I wish you had nothing but the best because I survived it.
I'm just going to say
and I made it.
Well, is there ever a time when you get called for a rehearsal and the choreographer ain't got nothing planned? The choreography's made on the spot.
Yeah.
I don't think dancers know that. They just think what do you mean you don't have choreo?
It's about a feeling. It's about who's in the room. Sometimes you need them and it really doesn't matter.
Or you might not like what you made up.
Number one, number two, it doesn't matter. You just come to work. Whatever they spit out, whatever they got, they don't have. You go to work. And
so you mean to tell me I can't get an attitude because I feel like you wasting my time because the choreography ain't set before?
No, you can't get an attitude because you get paid regardless.
That part.
You can go home if you want.
When we did Air Force Ones, I promise.
Either way.
No, we did Air Force, and I have to tell people that when we did Air Force Ones, I remember one of the dancers going, but they ain't even show my face. I said, girl, who cares? You got the check, didn't you?
Like, come on.
It ain't about you. It's about Nelly.
Like, I've done so many, like, I did Spider-Man. I did Spider-Man Homecoming. Nobody ever.
Oh, that's another one, y'all.
I'm a stunt woman.
I think we on number 23 of the industry.
Nobody would ever know, but guess what?
Stunt woman. Did you say stunt woman?
Yeah, yeah. I am a stunt woman. Yes, ma'am.
But
I got them residual stubs. Spider-Man Homecoming, thank you. And
how did you learn how to be a stunt woman? You just went and signed up?
Honestly and truly, I was already dancing, so I was doing SAG jobs and everything. And then, my brother, he fights. So he's
Who is your brother?
Tyron Woodley is my brother. He is
the
UFC fighter.
So they just got a family
/ boxer. You know what I mean?
They just got a family full of stars.
Family full of stars. In the name of the Lord, my mama, she did great.
Okay, yeah. Mama Woodley. Here we go.
Yeah.
So brothers in UFC fighter. You seeing him. So you didn't go to stunt school?
I didn't. Well, as I worked, I would take stunt courses.
Look at you planning your future.
Yeah, you just moved to Atlanta, do stunts. He's like, there's like 4 African American stunt women down there. Like, you would take every job, and it was like, I did Walking Dead.
Yes, you better be
Sasha's
only 4.
double on Walking Dead.
Stop.
So it was just so much work out there, and I was dancing, I was doing stunts. So it was like I did a lot of film. So
100%.
At least a year.
You should have went to acting. Maybe that's your next thing.
Yeah, eventually. I mean, it's natural. I feel like that's something that's going to naturally 100%. Just happen. But yeah, I for sure feel like that, and that just happened. Like as I would work, I would meet different people, and they would tell me, go to jam, go to this stunt studio, make your reel. You know what I mean? Like even that, like me knowing what I needed to do, it's not dance, it's stunts. So I didn't have a dance reel. You got your resume, you got Instagram, but stunts, they're not that.
No,
they're Facebook group max. Other than that, they want to see your resume. They want to see your stunt reel. And are you SAG? If you're not SAG, we ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah, you gotta have that. Yeah,
you're a big liability. What am I doing? You're supposed to risk your life for a reason. I don't know.
And that's where that award show for those dancers who are like, how do I get in? Wait for an award show. They automatically sign you up, and you just got to pay your dues when it comes.
Yep. Pay your dues. Take care.
I was like,
go
on and give me that set. Yep, sign me up now.
Sign me
Simple. Because I don't want to play what I was playing at first. I was like, I get the SAG for doing this.
And the thing is, I didn't even sign under SAG as a dancer. I signed as a stunt.
Which is smart.
I'm not even a dancer.
That's smart.
SAG.
Because give me that film. Thank you.
Give me all that film, baby.
Thank you.
So
go on ahead. Put my name in the credit.
That's how it happened. It was just very random.
It's supposed to be. You were supposed to be there.
Amen.
Give us 3 mental tips can you share with the dancers when dealing with the industry? Because I know it's a mental game. It's got to be. It ain't, like you just said, it ain't about 5, 6, 7, 8 sometimes.
No. Don't ever get comfortable. And that's just on different levels of friendships, working, business, where your money is. Don't ever get comfortable. You know what I mean? You can always make more money. You know what I mean? Everybody can always be replaced. People have phases of themselves. To the left. And you accept that because you got a phase of yourself too. Like, I'm not nowhere near who I was. Woo, amen. We wouldn't. But, everybody have phases and we just have to accept that. So never get comfortable. Me personally, I meditate like a crazy person because I can't. Space. I'm the baby of 13 kids, so I have like 50 nieces and nephews, and like we have a big family, and it's always stuff going on. On top of me being a mom, my baby is 10 years old.
That's my time. But go ahead, you can continue.
Me being 10 years old, it's like you have to create a space and take that moment and get your mind right and reset and really, or else you would just be floating around.
Because you, as an auditioner, you probably hear no more than you hear yes until you reach that level. Yeah. But you have to get your mental, because it'll have you thinking you ain't good.
But the thing is, think about it like this: even when you've gotten that yes and you get in that room, when you're a part of the creative, you're creating what you think it is. And guess what that artist say? No. Scratch all of that. What? Missy's the queen of it. I've created
Missy's the queen of it.
8 counts. Scratch it all. I think I want to do. So it's not getting it.
And she's involved with that creativeness.
She's there. That's the only artist I know is that they're 8 hours. Every rehearsal, she's not missing one. If she missing one, she got a show or she got to do something, She's at every rehearsal 8 hours. This is why she missing. On God, I promise you. So you have to be able to adjust. It's not what you want.
No, it's
what
not.
The artists want. So if you got all these moves and doing all of this stuff they want, just take some moves out. Let's figure out what we can figure it out. So
I think I like that on the shirt, Jose.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
I'm always telling my kids, I need y'all to be the kids. If you are the kid in the room, the choreographer, if you figure it out, they working person. Up. Oh my God, they'd be like, yes.
It's like, I don't have to.
Thank you. I don't have to work my brain.
You're kind of helping me figure it out.
Yes. Come
on.
And
people misunderstand, like, who didn't make steps in videos and stuff. Like, if you are choreographing and the choreographer, people just throwing stuff out.
That's it.
That's just naturally what happens.
And while you making it up, and I'm like,
it's like,
do that again, do that. Ooh, put that there.
You know what I mean? And to be honest, sometimes people would be like, I used to be like that. I just make sure we get credit. And it's like, really, it's not always that situation, because it's like a move and we're in a creative space. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't say I didn't say move.
Right, you just moved.
And it's like, what I mean? That's rocking, and it's like, okay, if you want, I'll give you whatever you want. Right. But you know what I mean?
But it's creative.
Exactly. And my you like I had to talk. Yeah, I had to talk to myself about that. You know what I mean? It's just, we are in a creative space, and that was the difference between then and now.
And
like,
your dudes are gonna help you anyway.
Come on, nobody was thinking about, put me on, give me my bread. Like, it was just like, just make this shit, like all that old shit, all that Usher shit. It was everybody being creative. Man. You feel me? Like, so, and it was never, nobody felt nothing. It's just like, I have to check myself.
You just love that you helped create it. That just alone.
It's just that feeling alone.
Oh, you need help? Let me go ahead. What about this move? What about that? Okay.
But it
now
also,
everybody want their clout. Please tag me. Do not post me and don't tag.
Chill out.
Girl, I went on somebody's post on the Instagram, and I promise you it was like 30 tags of the dancers. I was like, it's getting out of hand. Like, do you have to post and they're tagging all of the dancers? And I'm just like, when did it get to that part?
It's when it became a marketing thing, and it's like now it's business. It's so business. Now you have to say who the
hair, the makeup, the cameraman, the dog. Everybody has a part. Thank you.
Everybody has a part, and I get it. It's
I understand.
I didn't want to, and I was like, oh, but I get it more now. More. More and more, it is a business. You gotta treat it like a business. Is. You want this income, this type of income. You know what I mean? Yeah. This will keep you rocking. So try to treat it as a business. Okay, for sure. Do I have one more?
Yeah, mental.
Okay, so I said
you said meditation. You said
don't get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable.
Meditation. Okay. Don't get comfortable. And don't take stuff personal. Don't take nothing personal. I think that came off my head. That was a good one. You want to know why? Taking shit personal, man, slow your shit down.
That's hard.
Subconsciously, you don't even you wouldn't even know that you're doing it, but inside,
it's tearing you up.
It's tearing you up.
What did I do?
And it's holding you back because you're so stuck on I'm doing it right. Why you
got nothing to do with you?
And opposed to just switching it.
Just fix it.
Fix it. You know what I mean? Like that would be something hard. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Don't take shit personal like for your life just so you can go on. Like I just all around friendships, relationships, workships, any ship, business,
any ship. Stop
taking stuff personal. Relax, relax.
And even if it is against you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
It's done. I'm good regardless. You can't touch me.
That's
can't touch me. Regardless.
So now we're at the end of the part where it is either or. Oh, I'm gonna ask you.
I got an either or question.
You gotta go either or. So I'll give you an example. Hip hop or pop, and you're gonna say.
Either or.
You got to pick hip hop or pop.
Oh, I was like either or.
Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, does that make sense what I'm saying?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you like 10 questions. And you got to pick one or the other.
All right.
I just want to see where you're at. Because
here we go. I'm ready.
Here we go. So I am going to start with that. Hip hop or pop?
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Okay. Why?
I mean, I just like culture.
Okay.
I like soul.
Okay. Number 2, Usher or Chris Brown?
Usher.
Really?
Yes.
Because
he is an avenger, and his work ethic is just absolutely crazy, and he's so consistent across the board. You can't
he's
touch
a Libra.
him.
Go ahead, Libra Nation.
Go Libra.
Just saying. Okay. Braids or high ponytail?
Neither. Can I please actually talk about that?
You can.
If we talking about a performance, I don't want to do any more braids. I don't want to do no more ponytails.
Oh my God.
Put a lace front on me. Slick my hair back
to
my neck. I want to slick. Put a curly big wig on me, or put Bantu knots in my hair.
Yes.
I want our hair department to get creative.
Please.
Don't put a braid or a ponytail in my head again. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Number 4, music videos or award show? Ooh, yeah.
I would say award show, honestly. Why? Just because music videos, depending on the artist, woo, baby.
You be in there forever. Again, take 5. Take 17.
If you get a good director, you get a good DP and all that. They're setting up their cameras how they know it should be set, and you do it 2-3 times,
and you're done. Cut. Thank you.
But if you don't,
you're there forever.
You're there doing like
you're there
takes.
Again and again.
Come on,
and again,
and everybody sitting there like this, looking at each other like, yo, bro, I'm about to hit this dude. I'm about to hit him. I ain't got no more in me. All right, dancers, are you fine? Yes, you're not, but you can't say. Are we ready to go again?
We're good. You're not good.
No,
we've done it 100 times. That part.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Number 5, freestyle or choreographed?
I'm right in between.
No, you gotta do either or.
Oh God, freestyle or choreographed? I'll say choreographed. I like a little structure.
Okay. And most dancers, most female dancers, we be hating the freestyle, but sometimes it gives you freedom.
Yeah,
then you get to show your personality.
I like to freestyle. My freestyle is a performance.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not the freestyler that's doing the kip up and the aerial.
That part.
And the backhand.
Yeah, I ain't got time. I'm about to show you personality.
I'm gonna show you personality. I made
tumbling
but
okay, we getting juicy now. We on top next 5. Janet or Beyonce? Oh yeah, I got good questions
as far
today.
As what?
It don't even matter. Pick wisely. I know. Of course, Janet Jackson.
Of course, Janet Jackson.
What are we saying?
But one thing I am going to say is Beyonce is just a being. We can't deny that.
No, we can't.
We can't deny that.
100%.
Beyonce
I put
is
the two together.
Being.
100%.
Vocally, she's a being.
Yes. Let me tell you, I went to her concert. I was nice. First of all, it took me a while to be a Beyonce fan because I was just on to Janet. Exactly. I'm like, I'm about to go to this concert. When I tell you, she came out and did that Crazy in Love with no music, a cappella. I promise you, I think tears came to my eyes. I said, bitch, am I crying over a Beyonce concert? Because I couldn't believe I couldn't believe that she came out and blowed
when you can hit the stage by yourself. When you can do that by yourself.
This elegance and then was like, I'm finna go dance now. I said, okay, Queen B, I got you.
Nah, it's too good.
It's really I was not expecting
really good.
That voice to be.
It's that amazing. For me more than anything. Like performance wise, Janet Jackson, and she has a different 100%. Style.
It is, and because I'm a dancer, I'm gonna go Janet every time.
Yeah, for sure. But performance, like her vocals, like Jesus Lord, it's just like she just makes you feel away. No, when for real. Do it. It's
Beyonce
just,
is crazy.
It's great, but it's for sure Janet.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
No.
BET Awards or MTV Awards?
MTV Awards.
Oh, is everybody over BET? Everybody's I was B. I just
TV.
No, for real. That part. TV.
Listen,
no, I just tuned in. I was like,
call me what you want.
It used to
MTV.
be MTV for sure. I should have said MTV or Grammys, but I already did that. Never mind. Never. I got you.
You know, it goes like Soul Train.
That part.
You know, it goes like Soul Train, then BET Awards, BET Hip Hop Awards, and it's like MTV Awards and VH1 when they had that moment, and then it's like Grammys. And it's like Oscars, then it's like, you know, those it's a
hierarchy.
Ooh, it starts to get
real.
Yeah.
We not playing.
The regal.
I remember when Nelly was getting ready to hit the Grammys, and when I tell you they came in and brought the LA girls in, brought Fatima in, we was too mad.
Of course.
I was like, of course they're not going to let the St. Louis girls do it. It's the Grammys. Here comes Fatima and this LA girls. And I'm like, they can't even do the mono right. But anyway. Are you ready? And I already know this. And I kind of know the rest of the answer, but I just want to hear you. Mm-hmm. Breaking, the movie, Breaking, with Turbo, or You Got Served?
You Got Served for sure.
Okay.
It made me feel crazy.
Man,
You Got Served.
One type of way.
Yeah,
type of battle
they had the soundtrack of a lifetime, baby. Yeah.
That part.
No, I was.
Everybody was wanting to be a dancer when You Got Served came out.
I'm dancing.
We're doing it.
I'm dancing in the rain. I'm doing it for Lil Saint. For sure. I'm for sure doing it for Lil Saint. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Here we go. 2 more questions. Full out Cortland or Sean Bankhead. I already knew she was gonna say that. I just put that in.
But guess what? I am here to say one thing. I love Cortland, and I love what he brings to the industry.
It's different.
It's so different. It's his own unique style. Yeah, and he's a sweetheart. Yeah. I love him to death.
Sean Bankhead I love him. I don't care what nobody say. Just
that's another father of mine.
Just from the whole Missy, you took W what, and then Victoria Monet. I'm just like, come on with the style, bro. Yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, and you work, man. I'm just like, you're in. That is it.
It totally works. I love it.
Okay, so this is a thing of mine. This is just cause I do this. We all know this is what I'm gonna do at the end. Do you eat spaghetti? Yes, we do. You do eat it. It's a question. I'm going there with it. Do you, no. Do you eat spaghetti?
I do.
Do you eat it with meat or no meat?
It depends on the week.
Okay, because all black people, I be telling people, black people we don't do spaghetti without meat.
Sometimes I go all vegetables.
Really?
If I'm on my week of no meat. Otherwise, put it in there, baby.
The meat. Spaghetti with the meat. And, you already know.
So it's like noodles with, it's meatballs and spaghetti, y'all.
That
the
part.
Meatballs are just grounded up.
That part.
That's it.
I can't do spaghetti without the meat. That's nasty. What is that?
It got to be seasoned down, and that's why I put like mushrooms and other stuff in there for the texture.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
All right, y'all. That was Drea.
Yeah, Drea the Slayer.
Thank you for coming. It was great.
Thank you.
We had a great time. We will put all her information in at the bottom. Thank you guys, and we are out.
Holla.